What's going on, party people? It is your boy Coop, and hey, so I put out a video yesterday about the reef being the location of the next expansion, right? And then I started doing a little bit more digging and actually found some articles from the Bungi devs where they actually confirmed that the Reef Queen is not dead and that she will be making a return. They actually go so far to say is this may be spoiling something big for 2020. So let's go ahead and just jump right into this, guys. I also have some audio files that were data mined, and this creates a lot of interesting possibilities for what's coming in September. And as you're going to hear in some of these audio files, some of them will talk about Mercury, which we did get. Some of them talk about Mars, or Rasputin, I should say, which we also got. So far, these audio files that have been data mined have all been accurate. And you guys may have heard some of these. Some of these obviously have to do with like Cade and Cade 6 possibly dying or like kind of growing rogue. Not quite sure what's going on there. But more interesting is what the devs actually said when they were doing new voice recordings with the Reef Queen. Okay, so go ahead and jumping right into this. The Destiny community has said the lore from the game, known as the Grimoire, hints that she still lives, but today Bungi confirmed it to be true. The Reef, or the Queen of the Reef, is alive. The news came during Bungi's weekly stream, a new endeavor the developer... Okay, we can just skip through that. Anyways, in today's stream, focusing on the audio team at Bungi, the voice actor between Mara Sov and Christian Potter was in studio guest. Okay, so here we go. Here's the sexy part. While talking to creative story lead CJ Cohen revealed that Bungi has big plans for Mara Sov in the future of the franchise. And then he goes on to say, and I quote, "This is totally spoiling like Destiny 2020 or something, but when we get to that world down the road where the original Pirate Queen comes out, I think it's going to be a really powerful moment." Okay, guys, so that is the article I was talking about, and this is, you know, a few months old. This is, I think, at the beginning of the year. It was after the launch of D2, but either way, it's quite interesting. And as we saw with the cutscene when the light hits the reef at the end, I'm just saying, guys, this is clearly an expansion. So let's go ahead and get into some of these. And I was also talking yesterday about how the dreadnought, since they kind of get touched almost around the same time, how the dreadnought could be, you know, the enemy, and maybe the light going over the dreadnought has reactivated, you know, some sexy crazy like Oryx worm. You know, I don't know. I really don't know what's in there, guys, but either way, it's possible. So listen to these audio clips that were in the PC version of Destiny 2, so when it got ported to PC, because that came out after, obviously, console. Here are some of the audio files that were data mined about the Dreadnought.
When the next Dreadnought arrives, I would prefer it to find an empty system. The stronger our light, the stronger our enemies. The Dreadnought is a lesson, Guardian. Tread carefully, Guardian. The Dreadnought is a gun pointed at our heart. That ship is as deadly as the hive who climbs its walls. Be wary of both. Caution is your ally on the Dreadnought. Do not become lost in its depths. We cannot leave this system with the Dreadnought still looming. I am surprised, Guardian. Most who brave the Dreadnought come back changed. The Dreadnought did not extinguish your light. Surviving the Dreadnought is a victory earned.
Back to Oryx's floating tomb, then. The Dreadnought must be understood, and New Monarchy plans to be at the forefront of that understanding. Be vigilant, Guardian. The Dreadnought will test your light.
The Dreadnought is older than the system. The War Cult would pay you handsomely to plunder the Dreadnought. There is still much we don't know about Oryx's throne world. We've defeated Oryx, but the Dreadnought still lives. Do your part to fight it. Hive bioorganics can seemingly run forever. Do your part to keep the Dreadnought in check. The Dreadnought remains operational and must be contained. Good work. Despite what Shaq says, we haven't taken the Dreadnought, only tamed it. The lifespan of a hive ship is unknown to us. But as long as the Dreadnought is active, we must fight it. Good work. Should Oryx ever return to his throne, it shall be meager and stripped of resources.
Without your efforts, we'll never understand the Dreadnought. Interesting. The Dreadnought is full of surprises. That you can survive the Dreadnought speaks volumes. Your light must defend every inch of the Dreadnought. Good. Good. I can't imagine the horror you've seen on the Dreadnought. Even the Dreadnought can't dim your light. You and your ghost are brave to risk boarding that ship.
So there you have it, guys. That is like all of the vendors in the game, like literally all of them. You know, talking about the dreadnought, returning to the dreadnought, and they do make some very specific claims there. So that Oryx has already been defeated, and that the dreadnought is still operational. A few things that kind of point us to this could be, you know, an upcoming expansion. And they did actually show the dreadnought in the reef scene, so it's really difficult for me to think that that is not coming back into the game, especially with that. You know, the light just like went over the top of it. Who knows what it did? Made some crazy, you know, light pool that, you know, brings out hive worms. I don't know, man. Like, whatever. I don't know. But the point is, guys, this could very possibly be hinting at some other content. I'm not going to play all the other audio files because I'm not trying to make this a super long video, but the other audio files do talk about Mercury and going to the lighthouse, all the things that we have actually already done. So to me, this seems to be confirmation. There's also talk in some of these about a place called Datamined and the Myriad, as well as some weird tentacle like alien. So I may throw those all in a separate video just so you guys can just listen to them all the way through. Maybe you guys have already heard this, I don't know. If you have, you know, you're welcome. You're welcome that you got to hear them again. Anyways, guys, that's gonna be all for me today. I will catch y'all later. Peace.